Hi. I think I need to drive somewhere where there's some more sunlight. All right, we got Maya first, and I don't have anything to write down. Let me see if I got something to write a list on. So we got Maya with a question. I need a name and what you want. Name and what you want. I don't need the question, I just need the name and what you want. Lori with the gin. Destiny, I'll get to your question, but I just need the name and if you have a question or a general. Destiny question. So I got Maya, Lori with a gin, I think that was. Okay, so name, question, name, gin. That's how I see the list, you guys. Yoneko is getting a gin. Lorena, question. Rachel, question. All right, so right now I got Maya with a question, Lori with the gin, Destiny with a question, Yoneko with the gin, Lorena with a question, and Rachel with a question. Destiny M has a question. Jenna, question. Okay, so Maya, Lori, Destiny, Yoneko, Lorena, Rachel, Destiny M, and Jenna is what I have on my list right now. And Frankie with the general. That's where it's going to stop. And then we'll check the time after that. So Maya's question was about when your relationship with your mom is going to change. I don't like to give time, but I'll definitely read for you and see like what we can do on that point. But let's see. So we're looking for improvement in your relationship with your mother. Maya and her mother. What can Maya do to improve her relationship with her mother? Okay, I need elements. What's an element? What are those elements? Fire, water. Okay. What does Maya need to know about her mom? How can she improve this relationship with her mother? What can Maya do to improve her relationship with her mother? What does Maya need to know? Okay, so you guys, you guys get into these repetitive cycles, it looks like. It's like sometimes you guys are cool and sometimes you guys aren't. Is that true? I feel like your communication is a little poor. But you guys have a lot of options as far as reconnecting. I see success as far as you guys reconnecting, but one of you has to really change the way that the way you communicate. We have the King of Swords here, which is someone that gets things done. They're very strategic and they get things done, but they just don't, they're very sharp with the way that they communicate. And then we have the Seven of Cups, which means you do have different options as far as how you can reconnect with her. And I see one of those options as being bringing up like old traditions and old past things that you guys used to do that made you happy. Just reconnecting with what brings you nostalgia with your mother. Why instead of focusing on this falling out or whatever, this miscommunication, it seems like, instead of focusing on that, focus on what makes you guys happy together and communicate that with each other instead of communicating from such a hard space. But this repetitive cycle can only be stopped by you guys communicating your wants and your needs with each other. But once you guys do that, I see success there. So yeah, that may be something that you guys can reignite, that ritual that you guys do. It looks like it was something that made you guys happy, but you guys fall into a repetitive cycle, which this Wheel of Fortune. So you guys have these ups and downs, and it's because of a lack of communication and a lack of maintaining the traditions that usually make you guys happy. So just get back to your old traditions and communicate more. Crystal, you're consistently posting that question. Please stop posting your question. I saw your question. I have a list. I believe I've shuffled for that question before. You're welcome, Maya. But yeah, old stuff that you guys used to have fun with. All right, we got Lori with the gin. Lori with the gin. Is Lori still here? Thank you. All right. If you're just getting here, I already called out the 10 people that are on my list. So if we get to the end of the list, I'll try to get to you, but I'm on my lunch break right now, so we'll see how that goes. This is for Lori. What does Lori need to know right now? So I'm shuffling for Lori right now with the gin. I can't see her because all the comments. Where's Lori at? What does Lori need to know right now? Okay. What does Lori need to know right now? What does Lori need to know right now? What does Lori need to know right now? Are you fighting with someone right now, Lori? Or in a disagreement with someone? Okay. Are you thinking about moving? You're grieving about something too. There's something that's gotten you fearful. Are you afraid about this landlord situation? Yeah. Okay. So I hate being the bearer of bad news, but it's going to be challenging. This transition is going to be challenging. You're going to need to ask for help. Right now you're seeing yourself in a really bad spot, and that's all that you're seeing. But okay, so right now you just need to see it from a different perspective, your challenges that you got going right now, because it is going to be a challenge, this whole thing with your landlord. It's got you feeling bad, like at a loss, like you really lost out on something. But if you do ask for some help, and I'm seeing the word forgiveness here, so I need more information about this landlord, like why Spirit is asking you to forgive the situation. Because it sounds to me like you should be upset. Honestly, because it is going to bring up some challenges here. But you do have some help. Don't be so afraid of the situation that you're in. Breathe, meditate, so that you can get the answers of who can help you. You've been there for 4 years. Yeah. Okay, so this is it is what it is type situation. And that's what this forgiveness card is that you can't dwell on it. You really have to start seeing who can help you out with this, or seeing how you can help yourself with this situation. That's where this adversity card comes in, because it's going to be unstable a little bit. But when that instability comes, we have to make sure we stay in this space so that we can get clear answers on how we can help ourselves, or who might be able to help us. Does that make sense? Because you're right here. Yeah. All right. So, I don't know. I feel like there's something going on with the landlord, to maybe she was put out or something, to where she doesn't really want to do this to you, or he, or whoever it is, because some forgiveness needs to be had. Even though I'm upset with the landlord. I'm angry. But this orange right here is that sacral chakra, and you're really fearing the changes that it's going to bring in. You're really in this space right now about the changes that it's going to bring in, and the challenges that it's going to bring in. But accept those challenges for a lesson learned. Ask for help, and I think you're going to get past this one. No fear, and ask for help. All right, that's Lori. We got Destiny next with a question. Where is Destiny? All right, Destiny, what's your question? You're welcome. All right, how does Keegan feel about this bracelet? After Frankie's Jen, I got Destiny, Yoneko, Lorena, Rachel, Destiny M, Jenna, and Frankie. After Frankie, I will be restarting a list or looking at the time and see if I have to go back to work. So if I can get you, you'll be after Frankie, Crystal. What does Destiny need to know about Keegan and this bracelet? What does Destiny need to know about this bracelet that she gave to Keegan? How does he feel about it? How does Keegan feel about this bracelet that Destiny gave him? How does Keegan feel about this bracelet? He's feeling good about it, but you on the other hand, you need to you're still in that desperation mode, Destiny. You're still in that I gotta have it, and not like, where's your self-love, Destiny? Because we're getting this again. Like, this is how he feels. He feels great. He feels great about that bracelet. But you, on the other hand, you're focusing too much on Keegan and how you can make Keegan happy. So you need to release the feelings of envy or feeling like you're not good enough. I feel like you're struggling to get some clarification or some validation from Keegan, when you need to start getting those things from yourself. So release this need of this I hate to use the word obsession, but it's feeling like that with all this red around Keegan, because this is Keegan here. He's feeling good. He's getting a lot out of it. But what are you getting out of it? I'm feeling like you're still in a place of fear. You need to grow with this meditation here. This self-love. Because Keegan's all right. Keegan's happy. Keegan's happy with the shit that you're giving him. But is it making you happy that you're making Keegan happy? Or are you still in this place right here? How do you feel about you? It doesn't matter what Keegan feels about you. Unfortunately, I hate to be a bitch. Actually, I don't. But it doesn't matter. What's going to help you is you feeling better about yourself. And that's where this orange comes from. And that means fear. That means negative self-image is what the orange means. So more of this, more figuring out who you are, releasing these feelings of envy or jealousy or comparing yourself to other people. I don't know if Keegan has options, or if you're not the only person that he's seeing, or maybe he has an ex that you're envious about, but you're not feeling good enough for Keegan. And that's not his fault. That's your fault, ma'am, because you need more of this in your life to where you're focusing on yourself and not Keegan and how this bracelet is making him feel, because Keegan's all right. All right, that's destiny, self-love, meditation. Focus inward, please. Next, we have Yaneko. You're welcome. Yaneko with the Jinn, where you at? You're welcome. Okay. What does Yaneko need to know about her life right now? What does Yaneko need to know about her life right now? If you're in here and you haven't already, if you can hit that like button, it helps my channel out a great deal. What does Yaneko need to know about her life right now? What does Yaneko need to know about her life right now? What does Yaneko need to know right now? What does Yaneko need to know right now? When's the last time you had a checkup? I feel like you're going through like a health scare or something right now, to where you're not quite sure about a regimen that you should be starting. You're not completely satisfied with your health right now. Has it been some time since you've been to the hospital or had a checkup? I feel like you have a fear of death. Okay, so you definitely need some more physical fitness in your life. I don't know what regimen you got going on right now, but you also need to talk to somebody about how you're feeling mentally. We've got doubt, we've got envy, and we've got death. But alongside of these, we have play. So there's not enough of this in your life. There's too much of this. And it stems from a deep change that needs to happen in your life. It either happened, or it's going to happen, or it needs to happen, is what this death card means. Deep transformation. And this change is evolving around your health and your physical fitness. That's what needs to change. This is giving me energy of physical fitness, physical activity, this play, and not making it a chore, whatever physical activity you choose. It can't be a chore because you won't be consistent with it. But you do need some more out in nature physical activity in order to combat this overthinking that you got going on. You need to redirect your focus from this doubt and envy, and start redirecting your focus inward towards your mental health and your physical health, because right now they're suffering. More of this, more seeing your cup half full, more looking at the abundance around you and just stepping outside and taking for walks and getting fresh air. You have a negative image about yourself or negative thoughts about yourself, and it consumes your mind, and you need to redirect that and express that to someone, that you have these thoughts. So what needs, this deep change that needs to happen is regarding your health and your mental health. Just changing your perspective from things are bad to actually looking at all of the good things you have in your life. It's like you have this general anxiety disorder. You're always anxious about something that you don't need to be anxious about. Okay. What are Yoneko's action steps in combating this, what seems like a depression? It seems like a depression to me. Okay, yeah. So you need some structure, some rigidity in your life right now. I feel like you're just, there's no, you need a regimen. You need a regimen. You need to like get up at a certain time, do your yoga and meditation at a certain time, focus on things that need to be taken care of at a certain time. And right now it feels like things are just sporadic. You really need a regimen. All right, that's Yoneko. I need Lorena. Lorena has a question. You're welcome. Lorena wants to know about her love life. What can you tell Lorena about her love life right now? What does Lorena need to know about her love life right now? Are you in a relationship, or just so I'm not having to play guessing games when I flip these cards? What does Lorena need to know about her love life? Okay. That'll make things a lot easier. What does Lorena need to know about her love life? What does Lorena need to know about her love life? Okay, so it looks like there's a disconnect because of a lack of trust here. Are you wanting to reconnect? It's like you have this plan to make it work, but things aren't going according to your plan. Maybe you're trying to control things in a manner that you can't. Where'd you go? Okay. If this is something that you're trying to work out with your husband, if you trying to control something, you kind of gotta release control to the universe and start trusting more. Start trusting that things will just work out. You need to start spicing things up in your relationship as well, trying new things. That was the first card that popped up. Second card. And what they all have in common is that deep yellow glow right there. And that yellow is the solar plexus chakra. That's that needing to control chakra, that having anxiety, so I got to make sure that I'm on top of things chakra. So you need some solar plexus chakra healing. You need to do some solar plexus chakra healing and just start spicing things up in your relationship. Trust more. I don't know if he doesn't communicate well, or if one of you guys is hiding something, or if you just might feel like one of you is hiding something and it's not really true. But there just needs to be more communication and more openness with the spiciness. Trying new things in your life. Romance, I feel like you're missing the romance. So okay. All right. So if you want it to work, it'll work. Just a little bit more romance. Oh, okay. That's good information. That's good information. What can you tell me about her feelings? Okay. Yeah, I'm just getting all good things. I'm getting all good things. I think you're just bored. We got joy and contentment, harmony and resolution, but yet still, this is more of an orange hue, so that's fear, but this one's all yellow. That's that sacral, that solar plexus chakra again. So I'm not getting anything bad here. I'm just getting that you may be bored and impatient and a little bit controlling. Sorry. Sorry. All right. That's Lorena. Rachel, what's your question? You're welcome. Okay. All right. What does Rachel need to know about this job hunt? So Rachel. She's been looking for a job. What does Rachel need to know about this job hunt? What does Rachel need to know about this job hunt? All right. So unfortunately, Rachel, is going to take some more time, but I do see it coming. So, but unfortunately, things are going to get shittier before they get better. I hate these readings today. They're not very high energy, but unfortunately, the Tower card is here. But we do have Justice, the Queen of Pentacles, meaning that you will get to that situation, but Pentacles is a slow-moving energy. And then we have the Page of Pentacles, which is somebody coming in and offering you the Pentacles, or a messenger of Pentacles. So somebody is going to come in and offer you this type of lifestyle that you've been wanting, but with and you're going to be passionate about it. It's going to be something that you're passionate about because it's something that you're trying to manifest right now. You will be emotionally fulfilled with it, but however, with the Pentacles, it's just a slow moving energy, and it looks like something's going to happen. I feel like you're going to get bad news before you get good news, and the bad news is going to the Tower card is everything crumbling down just so you can rebuild on a new foundation. So the crumbling feels like shit in the moment, but then you're able to rebuild on a fresh, new, stable foundation. Oh, I'm so sorry. I wish I could give you better news, but it looks like it's coming. It's coming. I just wish there were less pentacles on. I wish there was more wands and less pentacles. So, but we do have the Ace of Wands. We do have that Ace of Wands. So it's not going to be as far out as we think it is. It's just not going to be as soon as you would like it to be. So, yeah. It's coming, Rachel. We just got to get through this moment. I think this is what you're going through right now. This is probably what you're going through right now, with that feeling of it's never going to happen, or just that impatience and then getting all the bad news. I think you're already going through your Tower moment, to where you're going to feel like you don't have any options left. You done filled out your last fucking application, and then boom. That's what I'm getting out of it. All right, that's Rachel. I'm sorry, Rachel. We have Destiny M with a question. You're welcome. I got Destiny M, Jenna, Frankie, and I can't remember her name now all of a sudden. Destiny M. If not, I got Jenna. Where's Jenna at? Jenna with a question. All right, Farah, you can be after Jenna. All right, so Destiny's got a love reading, and then we have Jenna has a love reading. So I'm going to go Destiny, Farah, and then Jenna. What can we tell Destiny about her love life? Did her soulmate try to contact her today? Actually, I'm going to use a different deck. Destiny M. Did her soulmate try to contact her? All right. I feel like you're trying to do some, are you manifesting this relationship? I feel like you have opportunities. I feel like you got somebody in the friend zone. Are you guys friends? Okay, so the answer is yes. So, but be careful that you're not blocking out opportunities. So, your plans are working. You're really trying to control it. It's coming from a good place, but there's a little bit of a disconnect as far as your manifestation. So your manifestations are coming true. I just feel like you may be blocking yourself from something that might be better. I hate to say that, but I feel like there's somebody in your life, a friend, that wants to give you an opportunity that you're just not seeing. Yeah. See all this green right here? That's letting you know that you're right about that heart chakra. It's your heart chakra, your solar plexus chakra, as well as your crown chakra. Your crown chakra is letting me know that you have a disconnect with spirit a little bit, and that it's because you're honing in on this one thing and not seeing the opportunities that you have around you. So you can manifest. You can definitely do spells and manifest the things that you want. But you may be blocking yourselves from different opportunities. It's like you want something, you want it now, so you're going to sprinkle a little magic on it. It's going to happen, and then maybe down the line you may realize it's not what you really wanted, and that this friendship and union, that this friend that you have in your life might be a better opportunity for you. So, the magic that you're making, it's working. It's working. Ask and you shall receive. So whatever you want, you can have. Just make sure it's what you really want. Just make sure it's what you really want and it's not blocking you from your destiny. Destiny. But all right, that's Destiny. I got Farah with a question. You're welcome. Where's Farah? I'm going to get Farah, Jenna, and Frankie. And I think I'm out of time. Actually, I can use this. This is for Farah. What does Farah need to know right now? What does Farah need to know right now? All right. So something, you're not trusting your intuition right now, or you're not listening to your intuition. So your intuition is trying to tell you something right now. And it's all about what you can offer to the people around you. It's like you want this soul tribe, but you're not quite sure how to get it. You're mad independent, and you're feeling like you're having to do everything by yourself, and you don't. I don't know if it's the path that you're not trusting, or you don't trust your intuition, or you don't trust that you do have these powers, but it's like you really need to start. I'm just telling you the same thing you told me. They are giving you signs. They are giving you signs. You're just not trusting them or following them. Your ancestors are coming through. Your spirit guides are coming through. You are getting the signs. You need to start journaling some more. You're going through like this deep transformation. I don't know how much shadow work you've been doing, or if you're doing it right now, but that needs to be done, or you might be coming towards it. You might just get thrusted into it if you haven't done your shadow work already. But your intuition is being blocked by a lack of trust in yourself and the powers that you have. And it looks like a lot of your powers stem from you helping other people and you being some sort of like energy worker or a starseed. And when people tell you that, you don't necessarily believe it, or you don't even know how to go about being that. So you need to educate yourself on how you can be the starseed or this energy worker, because you need that in your life. It's like a rite of passion. You're just right next to the threshold. You just need to trust yourself enough to step over that threshold. You're intuitive. You're a light worker. You're capable of having this soul tribe. Okay. Trust the shadow work, deeper into the shadow work. Don't be afraid of it. Trust your intuition more. Trust the signs that they're telling you more. Journal about them, and then they'll start to make more sense. But you're going through an initiation right now spiritually. And sometimes it sucks and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you feel like on top of the world and you're getting all of these intuitive hits and all of these downloads, and then sometimes you feel like shit. That's shadow work. That's called a spiritual awakening, and you're just smack dab in the middle of it. No, you're not in the middle of it. You're right about to transition into your full potential. You're right about there. Yeah. So you're confused because you don't know what you really want or what you really are, but you're going to start finding that out during the meditation and the shadow work. Just keep doing what you're doing. You're right there. All right, Jenna. Where'd Jenna go? Jenna has a question. I got Jenna and Frankie. Can somebody tell me what time it is? I'm using my phone. I don't even know if I'm late for work. Oh, wait, 52. I've been on for 52. Yeah, so I'm on for about 7 more minutes. All right. This year for Caleb and Jenna, Earth and Air Signs. Thank you. Thank you, Jenna. Thank you. All right. Caleb and Jenna. What is this year going to be like for Caleb and Jenna? Caleb and Jenna. Caleb and Jenna. Okay. You're going to have to use a lot of patience this year with Caleb. One of you guys is going through a deep change spiritually, and one of you guys is not. One of you guys, something is going to change drastically between you and Caleb. Okay? Yeah. So one of you guys is growing a lot spiritually, and one of you kind of is just a little stagnant. One of you guys have a fear of change. So that's what's going to kind of slow move your guys' progression. Yeah, you have all the potential in the world. And you're divinely guided. You're divinely guided with your higher powers. But in the middle of that and the patience, we have grief. So I don't know if the change is going to bring on grief, or if a separation is going to bring grief. So we have death, we have change, and we have grief. Death doesn't necessarily mean death. Someone's going to die, but something's drastically going to change. Something's drastically going to change. Okay. So, I would focus on this growth and just staying connected with your higher power, because it's going to be rough. It's going to be a little rough. All right, that's Jenna. I got Frankie, last but not least. Did that answer your question, Jenna? You're welcome. Is Frankie still here? All right, everybody, if you haven't already, please hit that like button. It really does help my channel out. You can hit the bell so it notifies you of future readings. I really appreciate it. Like all of the OGs come in all the time. I really appreciate you guys. Follow my Instagram, follow my retreat page. There's still plenty of spots left for the retreat. We're getting so many sponsors coming in. Until next time, you guys, have a wonderful day, and always be mindful of your growth.